What's up? What's up? It's hump day again. Happy Wednesday. How's it going? How's it going? All is well with me. What have you guys been up to? How's your mental state? Do you ever ask yourself how you're feeling or you just kind of go with the flow? I always think about how I'm feeling every day because you want to make sure your mental state is right. If your mental state isn't right, it's easy for you to slip into a place your mind doesn't need to be. But yes, all is well with me. Really don't have too much to say. Lately I was just asking, there's something that God has promised me, and I was just one making sure that I don't miss what He has for me. Um, but also just wondering when that thing is going to come to pass. And the Holy Spirit was just like, there is a set date for everything. Just like we know to everything there is a season, but there is a set date. The date has already been set for your promise. The date has been set for your marriage. The date has been set for you to meet your spouse. The date has been set for you to relocate. The date has been set for you to give birth to the promise. The date has been set for you to give birth to your newborn. Excuse me. Um, the date has been set for you to release your book. Whatever it is that God has promised you, whatever you are believing for, just believe is going to pass. There is an appointed time for it. You may not know when it's going to be, but God does. Your job is to keep moving by faith. Sit still, stop complaining, do what God has told you to do until that thing comes to pass. Remember, we're on God's time. We're on His time, and His timing is so different from ours. Um, but just trust the promise is gonna come to pass. You just have to make sure that you are being obedient, doing what He called you to do. And sometimes that can be, for whatever reason, we find it difficult to be obedient when it comes to doing the things of God. At least for me, for whatever reason, there's still that struggle with consistency, and I think I overthink. I'm always thinking about something. I always feel like I have to do this and do that, but God is not necessarily asking me to do everything that I'm trying to do. So my main focus needs to be on doing YouTube. So you have to ask yourself, what is it that God has called you to do? You're seeking His face. Well, you might be seeking His hand more than you are seeking His face, but try seeking His face. Try sitting with Him, listening to what the Holy Spirit has to say. If you are confused about what you should be doing, then just stop, go to prayer. You know, actually cut out some quiet time to actually hear what the Spirit is saying, and you won't be led astray. That has been working for me. um a lot of times are those thoughts that might pop into your head, they're the that's the Holy Spirit speaking to you. But if you're thinking that it's your thoughts, just go back, ask God to confirm. Whenever I have those thoughts pop in my head, or yeah, whenever I have those thoughts pop in my head, I always, ask God to confirm if those were my thoughts. And a lot of times God will show me the same thing over and over. Like, I'll speak it out, I ask God, hey, is this you? And He'll show me that thing multiple times or whatever. So that's what works for me. But um yeah, we can't rush His hand. We can't rush the seasons that we are in. I wish I could zoom past it. Just wish I had a remote control and skip to the next season, but that's not how it is. I wish I had an answer for everything. I wish I had I knew what the date was going to be for these promises to come to pass, but that's not how He works. Obviously, there's still something He's trying to do in this season with me, whether it's pruning or He just needs me to push a little more, pray a little more, fast more, whatever it is, He'll let you know. He'll let you know what it is that you need to do. Um, but it's definitely, I don't want to say it's a struggle. Sometimes it can be. Sometimes it can be, You know how that goes. Yeah, just be patient. I'll say it over and over again. You just have to trust the God. You have to trust that that thing is going to come to pass, and take your eyes off of what you have going on. Focus more on God, and just ask Him, if you're unsure, what is it that you need from me in this season? What should I be doing in this season? And that's been working. No, they talk back. You have to be willing to sit and hear what they are saying, because you'll definitely get your answer. You will definitely get your answer. I promise you that. You just have to be a willing vessel. You have to yield to the Holy Spirit. Stop talking so much and just learn to listen. Turn the world off. And when I say that, I mean get off of social media. All those voices in your head, kill them. All those negative thoughts, kill them. Those people, some people can be so distracting and destructive to your seasons and to your destiny. You got to know when to walk away from those people. Stop going to everyone for answers. That's something that I had to learn too. Just go to God. Go to God. Go to God. Submit your questions to Him. Call unto Him, and He is going to answer you. Yeah, that's where I am in this season. Just wanted to encourage you, to let you know that the promise will come to pass. It's just a matter of when and how. That's another thing. You don't know how it's going to happen. But I did hear, because I was questioning. I was like, Lord, how is this thing going to happen? Because you didn't took away all my income or whatever. And what you're trying to do, or what you're trying to get me to in the next season. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I heard the Holy Spirit say unorthodox. I heard the Holy Spirit say unorthodox, and I was like, okay. And I was like, was that me or was that the Holy Spirit? And then I think it was either the next day I heard somebody say something similar and use the same exact word. So I was like, okay. I just started smiling, because I was just like, yeah, that's the Holy Spirit letting me know it ain't gonna happen how you think it's gonna happen. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. And because I don't know, it's easy for those anxious thoughts to come up. So I'm just like, you know what, you giving me step-by-step instructions. We're doing this thing day by day. Let me just do what I have to do day by day. And if you're in the will of God, He is going to lead you. If you're out of His will, if you think you're out of His will, just ask Him. Ask for a course correction. If you're not on the right path, you'll know that confusion and you just toiling and everything. Trying to figure stuff out on your own, and I don't know, it's just like this feeling you would have. You just like, something ain't right. Something isn't right about this season. And that's when you submit to God and just, ask Him, hey, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? What you're calling me to do? For my walk, that has helped me. Even when I didn't think I was on the right track, I was on the right track. It's just I wasn't where I wanted to be. I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. But that's how God works. He's mysterious. So not gonna hold you too much longer. Just be encouraged, be patient, and just wait for that date to come. And I can't wait, because I'm going to rejoice. I'm rejoicing now, but that's gonna be a different type of rejoice, because there are some things that I'm just waiting to come to pass. Because this season is over seasoned, and I cannot wait until I get to my next season. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy and take this season for what it is, learn what I can learn, apply what I can apply, and just keep doing what I have to do to make sure that promise comes to pass. I have to make sure that I'm obedient into what he's called me to do so that more doors can open. So I am praying. I am praying that just this spirit of consistency just falls on me. And I'm just putting these videos out like that. Like, I want to be consistent, but I don't want to just get up here and just say just anything because I feel like I have to get on every single day. Like, no, I want to feel led to come, but I also have to sit and listen and ask God, is there something you need for me to say? Because I don't do that all the time or whatever. So yeah, so be encouraged and know that the day is gonna come. So that's all I got for you today, and this is Arlene signing out.